Greetings, hello, welcome on in. Unoptimized Fool here from the closet, and I want to talk about the 11.2 storyline. Now, obviously, as you guys know, this will contain spoilers, right? So again, if you don't want any spoilers, again, it's been out for about a week and a half. You should technically have it done, but if you don't want spoilers, pause this video. We'll see you guys in the next one. But if you want to talk about it, let's talk about it, okay? So 11.2 story, it's actually really good. I'm really enjoying it. Now, there's a lot of problems though. There's a lot of problems, okay? And it's making me conflicted as a player. Okay, Xal'atath, obviously with her purple toes, has come into our lives and said, we need to work together, right? And everyone's obviously upset, Illyria especially, because obviously we're natural enemies, and technically Xal'atath is trying to destroy our world, so it's weird that she's working with us. Obviously, the reason why she's working with us is, again, Dimensius is trying to come back. He's obviously coming back since he's one of the bosses in the raid. And he wants to consume all things. Obviously, Xal'atath wants to do something with the Void to our planet, with the World Soul, but maybe not devour it. Obviously, it looks like the Void have different plans on different things, so it seems like Xal'atath obviously has some issues with that. And obviously, this all kind of spelled when Xal'atath had the Dark Heart. Illyria damaged it with an arrow. Then she had to go to the goblins to get it fixed, and then Galwix was like, hey, I'm just going to give this to the Ethereals, and then Xal'atath lost her dang mind. So now we're here working together. And I honestly, by the way, I don't like when she calls me my champion. Like, I'm not, obviously the Void has been whispering sweet nothings into our ear for quite a long time, and I'm not a big fan of Xal'atath calling my champion. It feels like I'm falling right into a trap when I'm working with her, right? When we're that scribe, like that big scribe, the leader of the Wastelanders, when we faked the World Soul Whisperers, which I believe we did, because technically the World Soul of Koresh is totally destroyed, and how she faked that and now has them on our side. Basically, it's what she's doing with us. She's tricking us into working with her, right? And we also found out that Dimensius actually didn't destroy Koresh. It was the Trust, and the Trust destroyed the planet and in turn destroyed Dimensius, which then threw him in different shards, which now have been collected, unfortunately. But now we know also, too, that Xal'atath had a hand in making the Ethereals who they are now, right? These kind of this energy-bound race. Now, obviously, they had help with her, so we can't really trust them now too, because obviously they have a favor they need to redeem with Xal'atath, right? So how can I trust anyone, right? Again, when Xal'atath wants Dimensius defeated, and we're falling right into a trap, and we are defeating Dimensius. I mean, unfortunately, it's kind of a double-edged sword, because we need to defeat Dimensius. If we don't defeat Dimensius and hurt Xal'atath, Dimensius just eats us. But if we kill Dimensius, Xal'atath now has a golden pathway to destroy our world too. So it's like, what do we do? So obviously we're going to have to defeat Dimensius. I feel like that's a bigger threat right now, but I don't like having to do anything with Xal'atath. Obviously, it's not that I don't think I like the story, it's just I don't feel good as a player. When I think, if I put myself in my character's shoe, I'm uncomfortable. I don't want to be around this person. This person has been trying to kill me and corrupt my world soul for a whole expansion, and now all of a sudden I want to work with her and she's calling me my champion. I feel like I'm like a dog on a leash, and I don't want to be on the leash, okay? And I'm kind of nervous. I don't want to be around. Obviously, if you've done the dungeon, you find that the Soul Scribe leader of the Wastelanders, betrays everyone. Obviously, maybe finds out that Xal'atath lied to her in the raid. Obviously, the story goes world content, the raid, then the dungeon. Usually it's swapped, but they're doing something different this expansion. Well, not expansion, this patch. But overall, I like the story. It's just I'm so conflicted. I feel like we're falling right into a trap. A forced set trap. I mean, I feel like this is what Xal'atath planned, honestly, with the Dark Heart being destroyed. I feel like this was planned. I feel like she wants us. Obviously, she knew she couldn't defeat Dimensius on her own, and the only way for us to know about Dimensius was to actually go to Koresh and find out. So I'm a little bit nervous. But what do you guys think? You guys like the story? I mean, I love the story, but again, I'm feeling super, super paranoid about it, because again, I'm helping Xal'atath do something that's going to eventually come back to me. Because again, I think Midnight's going to be a Void invasion of Azeroth, and I think we're kind of beckoning that in, as her champion, which makes me feel terrible. Anyway, guys, I'm Unoptimized Fool from the closet. Let me know your thoughts down below. It is very, very complicated, and I am very nervous. I'll see you guys next time.